Take a breath. You made it to Monday. That alone deserves a moment. This morning's rest stop is different. We're not just catching our breath anymore. We're building something new. The last few weeks cracked something open. We talked about burnout, frustration, the endless drama that can swirl around a fine arts program, and you showed up. You listened, you shared, and you said, "Yep, that's us." And now, we rebuild. Alignment is the first step in any rebuild because you can't drive straight when the wheels are pulling in opposite directions. Every booster, every director, every student leader, every parent volunteer, we all come with stories, opinions, habits, and scars. But alignment isn't about making everyone think the same way. It's about agreeing on the direction that we're headed. When we talk alignment, we're talking shared clarity. What does good look like for our program? How do we treat each other when things go wrong? What do we celebrate when things go right? You can't build culture around uncertainty. And right now, a lot of programs are running on confusion instead of conviction. People don't know their lanes, and that creates friction that looks like drama. But it's really just disconnection. So here's your first rebuild challenge for this week. Before your next rehearsal, meeting, or carpool drop-off, take 60 seconds and ask yourself, what lane am I in today? And am I driving it well? That single question will do more to calm the noise than any group email ever could. Because when we each take ownership of our lane, we start to create order from the inside out. And when you feel that familiar tug, the one that says, someone else should be doing this, or why isn't anyone noticing what I'm carrying? Remember this. Alignment isn't about being seen first. It's about seeing clearly. You're part of a larger machine that needs every piece tuned and balanced. When you hold your role with integrity, the people around you start to mirror it. That's how trust begins to form again. Here's what we're going to do together over the coming weeks. Every Monday morning, we'll talk alignment. Not as a one-time thing, but as a rhythm. Next Monday, we'll go deeper. How to reset expectations mid-season without making enemies. Because even though the marching season is ending, there's more to this than just that. Then the Monday after that, we'll talk about healthy accountability. What it means to stand firm without standing apart. One layer at a time, we'll align our actions with our purpose. Because this rebuild isn't about polishing image, it's about fixing foundation. And that starts with you, me, and the quiet decision to stay steady in our lane. So as you roll into your day, let this linger. My influence doesn't come from a title, it comes from alignment. You may not hold a formal leadership role, but if your words match your values and your actions match your words, you're already leading. And if nobody has told you this lately, I see you. I see the long nights, the frustration, the love that sometimes looks like exhaustion. And I see the hope buried under all of that. The hope that believes this can still be better. It can. It just starts here. So finish that coffee, take that breath, and drive your lane with intention today. Because we're rebuilding culture, one morning, one action, one rest stop at a time.